introductory moments. I am now delighted to introduce the soon-to-be Dr. E.J. Marino, who was elected by the members of the class of 2024 to speak on their behalf today. E.J.
Thank you, Dean Ellingrod. Well, you guys, we did it. Finally made it, and I know for many it seemed like this day was never going to come, and I know for a few of us it got pretty dicey. But we survived. And we survived Dr. Bella's killer exam, or the exam that shall not be named, Dr. Carter's ID exams, which will honestly give me nightmares still. But all the exams, the SPIs, the IRATs, IPPs, APPs, it's wild to think of everything we have done these past 4 years. But when we started here, the world was a very different place. I'm sure I don't have to remind anyone of all the havoc caused by COVID. And the restrictions, though, it's speaking strictly from a new student's perspective, COVID and its restrictions created a unique set of barriers. As a new student, a lot of us were new to Ann Arbor. We didn't know anyone. School was basically fully remote, so generally speaking, you never saw anyone. And in that first year, it was a real challenge to create a life outside of the walls of your apartment and to connect with each other and to get to know each other. But a lot can change in 4 years. So for instance, our first year, the Michigan Wolverine football team went 2-4, and now we're national champs. So. Even with everything we faced as students our first year, we found the ability to connect with each other, and we have made friends that we know will last a life. We have already been bridesmaids and groomsmen at each other's weddings, and we're even getting engaged to each other in some instances. We've gotten to know each other very well over our time here, and when trying to think of what best describes this class and what is the key attribute, I kept coming back to a certain quote. And it's a quote in one of my favorite books by my favorite author, Dr. Seuss. And seriously, he's my favorite author, check out stuff. But it's a pretty famous quote from his book, The Lorax. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. We have been in classes in small groups with each other for 4 years. And the one thing I've learned about this group is there are many, many people in it who care a whole awful lot. And that is why I'm very confident we are going to be very successful. The class, this class has passion, and I do dare to say that it is not even for medications or mechanisms of action. Sorry, Dr. Bella. It's for others. It's passion and caring for others, and for our duty to provide the best possible care for patients. And you all have already proven how intelligent you are. I mean, after all, Darth Vader himself says before every home football game, we go to the greatest university in the world. And it's a little arrogant, but it is also true. So, but even knowledge by itself is useless. It needs something, someone to drive it, to steer it, to put it into action. And put in action, and given this class's, passionate nature, I'm not going to say we're going to change the entire world for 2024. Our class is not going to do that. But we might. I just don't want to put pressure on us. But what I do know is everyone has the ability to change the world around them for the better if you simply choose to do so. And given this class's passionate nature, I know we will choose to do exactly that wherever we may go. And this compassion, this caring, is not just an attribute of the individuals of the class of 2024, it's a reflection of everyone in this room. You're the sum of the people in your life, and none of us in this class would be sitting here today if it wasn't for all of those sitting around us. Our moms, dads, mentors, sisters, brothers, family, friends, significant others, loved ones. None of us would be here without you, and I feel very confident speaking for the class when I say we have nothing but love and gratitude for all of you, so thank you. And of course, we would not be here if it wasn't for the people behind me and over here. the faculty and staff of the College of Pharmacy. There's no other way to really put it. You guys have made our lives hell for 4 years, and that's what's been PTSD. But joking. Seriously, when we started, you guys were given an impossible task: give a doctor of pharmacy education in an ever-changing, unpredictable world. An education that's up to the standard of the University of Michigan, and all of us in this class would agree that you guys delivered and then some. And here in Ann Arbor, you constantly hear about the Michigan difference. And our College of Pharmacy faculty and staff truly embody the Michigan difference, so we want to thank you for everything you've done for us. And so, I know today is about celebrating all our hard work over the past 4 years. But as I just stated, it's not just an individual achievement. None of us got here alone. A ton of effort, sacrifice, and love has gone to each and every one of us to get us to this point in time. And it's an effort, sacrifice, and love that's worthy of recognition. And I know we are excited and a bit anxious for the future, but our residencies, our fellowships, our jobs, they will be waiting for us tomorrow. Today happens once, so when your name is called, do not let the moment pass you by, guys. Enjoy the moment, embrace it, and to our loved ones, take it into, because we all have earned it. And lastly, after today, I know we're going to many different places, and some sunnier than others. But we've heard it since we started. Pharmacy is a small world, so no doubt many of our paths will cross again. But until then, good luck. Love you guys. I know we're going to go out there and kick butt, and if a situation calls for it, fight a few kneecaps. Thank you all. Congratulations.